Hello, welcome to part two. That's second time. Looking through the glass. I'm your host, Sela, and Giselle is back there doing dishes and working her butt off. And this is my son, Anonymous. We were just kind of discussing on the first step that it took for which I believe you have to do in order to actually start, because if you don't know where to start from, then you're just going to bounce around. And that is brutally being honest with yourself and introspection and where you are at, and actually accepting where you are at completely and totally, and then go from there forward. So how do you feel on that?
I feel like that is definitely at least the first step for most people. It's definitely an eye opener. You have to be able to stop, take a breather, and look around and see what's happening around you. When I was taking drugs, I was so absorbed in myself and what I was doing, and didn't pay much attention to anything else. It was just like, I'm doing what I gotta do, and that's all I gotta do. And in the long game, that I've realized I can't really just look at it like that. I can have a similar sense of sight with it. I can worry about me, but I need to be worried about me being better, being someone others will look at and go, damn, he's awesome. Like, I've realized like these past couple of months, and then especially since I've stopped like everything altogether, like I've realized that like I do kind of care how people look at me, and I want to be someone that's not, just some guy who does drugs and goes to his job on the daily his whole life, and that's that. I want to be known for something at least before I go, whether it be like, dang, he was good at this, or he was good at that, or he helped these people out, and in the end he turned out like this. And so
You want to create a legacy.
And in the end, yeah, I really had to take a look at everything else more than myself. I had to realize the state of where everyone else was at compared to me, and I realized that's helped me a lot more in my growth than just looking at myself.
Okay. Everybody's different.
Yeah.
But I mean, that absolutely could be. Could be many people out there that need to do the same thing. That's why I'm like, no, we need to interview multiple people, because everybody's different and everybody has their own ways, and that's kind of where I'm really pushing, because the 12-step program for me is a bunch of BS, and all it does to me, in my eyes, and I've actually started a 12-step program many years ago, and immediately went, screw you, because of the, not everybody needs that type of control over them in order to quit. Not everybody needs somebody to boss them around and take over their life, basically, in order to quit. Yeah. And that's where I want people to understand, you are capable of doing it on your own, or with minimal amount of invasion of your privacy.
Yeah. There's definitely a lot of people with more self-control than most people. Some people, I definitely would agree that they have zero self-control and they do need that person to step in. But there are people like myself who do have like a certain control over themselves, and are able to look at everything. Even people who still do drugs and stuff like that, they still have a sense of responsibility about them. They pay their bills and take care of everything else before they go in.
Exactly. So, there's more of those people out there than there's not.
Yeah. It's all about your level of self-control in my eyes. Like, you can control it or you can't. And those who can and those who can are very easily distinguishable between them both. And I just happen to be one of those where I do have a high self-control. Like, I can step back and realize what I'm doing and, make the right choice on a logical thinking.
Well, I have to say, I am extremely proud of you. I've always been proud of you, but this is a hard step.
Oh
And
yeah.
especially for your age. You're very young, and there's very few people your age that are into it and actually take that retrospection, and that sounded really funny. And evaluate where you're at and where you really want to be and how you want to impact this world, because you do have something great to offer this world, and to just let it fizzle away, because you have many talents, many talents. I've always told you a lot of those talents, and there's things that we actually plan on doing together here pretty soon. That'll be brought out on its own, because that's its own separate thing. But it'll be great. I promise that. But is there anything else you'd like to add? You
For
can
everyone
do
out
it.
there, yeah, I don't know. For everyone out there, like I said, not everybody is a judge. Nobody can judge who you are. We're all our own beings. We all have our own stories. We all have our own reasons. And honestly, it's all about how you think of yourself and the others around you. Just being aware is enough. And if you can do that already, like, that's already an amazing step up that you have on everyone else. Just being able to stop and take a look around and, make assessments based on logical thinking and, not judging anybody really on what they do or how they do it, but being able to look past all of that and just actually just realize that nobody needs a judge of character. Nobody needs you to judge them on anything, We're all out here doing the best with what we've got, and that's honestly as best as it's gonna get. We're all going based on how we feel, and, to some people that's one thing, to people it's another, Everybody's got their own way of thinking, and that's what makes everybody unique and special in the end. That's what makes Earth so amazing. It's because everybody is different. You can't judge someone because everybody's different. Everybody's got a different mind. Everybody's got different personalities about them. People go about things differently than one other person would. And so in the end, it's really all about how you want to live and what type of life you want to lead. And honestly, that's what I've had to teach myself recently in this past month, where I've quit all these bad things I've been doing and just really focusing on how I want to live my life, because that's the only thing that matters to me.
Or where you want to put your energy into.
Yeah.
That you could put your energy into making something of yourself, or you could put your energy into doing drugs. But at the same time, it doesn't mean you can't put your energy into both.
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's many people that do, and it's not up to us to judge them. And that's kind of a lot of the thing here is the reason why I've been able to quit is because of my support system.
Yeah.
Because you didn't judge me. Giselle didn't judge me. Jocelyn didn't judge me. All of you went, well, when I found out, I was just kind of like, Jocelyn went, when I found out, I was kind of like, oh, that's it? I was expecting to have to go bury somebody.
Yeah.
And like, she was actually kind of like a letdown. So, but I want to thank you for coming on here.
Of course.
I believe that there's a lot of people that you can reach, and you said it perfect, is we all are different and we're all doing our best. And I just want to take this right now and say I am extremely proud of you, no matter who you are, because you are an amazing person and always have been.
Just talking to y'all, by the way.
I'm talking to you too. You're part of the MO.
Yeah.
You know it too.
I'm about to go to Live to Mars real quick.
But if that's all you have to say, I'm good. Thank you for joining us for part 2 on Mr. Anonymous. I really hope that he's given you a little bit of different insight than me, and maybe help clear something up. And if not, comment, share, subscribe. You might not be going through it, and you might not think you know somebody, but you do. I promise. You know somebody that's going through it. So share with everybody. You never know. You never know who you're going to help. And you might never know in that aspect either. You never might find out, but you're going to help somebody by sharing this, and you'll be helping us. So please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for joining us. Peace out. It's my signature.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.